Welcome, welcome. Hang on. Oh, yeah, you guys can hear me. You guys can hear the music. Perfect. Um, hello, woman. Hello, Zealander. Welcome. Also, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you have fun playing HC2? Question mark? I don't know what game that is. Oh, Helldivers 2. With a buddy. I hope you have fun. Also, hello, Sheepy Bites. Welcome. Hope you've been having nice, steady Blender progress. I have actually. Once we were done with the thingy. Hang on, let me just move things around. Things are a bit messed up. Once we were done with the wait. Oh, I don't need this one. Hang on. Okay, once we were done with the feet, everything kind of just became quicker. And then we worked on the shoes, but then that's done now as well. So hopefully. Oh shit, sorry. Oh no, wait, can I refund you that? Hang on. I haven't turned off the channel redemptions. No dandruff. I know. I'm sorry. Also, hello, Dumo. Actually, maybe we can. Does VTuber Studio have snow? Maybe we can like set. Oh no! I can't move that. What am I doing? Maybe we can set it up. That's a nice outfit, and that's a pretty good skirt. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we had a lot of back and forth trying to like figure out what final design I'm gonna stick by, but I think this one is it. Let me just very quickly what was I doing? I just want to see if YouTube Studio has some kind of snow effect, because I think that would be quite nice. Because the more, to be honest, the more effects I can have with both, the less I have to like worry about turning on and off. Where is it? I think it's, ooh, where am I going? Hang on. Oh my god, stop. I can't see you guys just for a second because I'm doing this on one screen, so let me just have a quick look. VTuber Studio is so confusing. Hang on. Oh wait, hang on. There's a visual effect that we can activate, and we can select an effect. So, oh, there's a weather effect. Hang on. Sorry, I just... Oh, there's a snow one. There's a snow one. All right. Oh, look at that one. That's so pretty. There's a rain one as well, but we'll just have snow. Why not? How much snow, though? I feel like this is nice. Now I need to figure out how to set that up with a redeem. Hang on, we'll quickly do this. Did you rig the skirt yet? Curious. Wait, where am I? I've just disappeared. The fuck? Where have I gone? Hang on. Oh, hang on. That's weird. Is it because I put the snow on? Does it not like... Oh, we're back. I have derailed the stream. It's fine. So, we're gonna figure out how to turn this off and then turn on with a redeem only. But, I've not read the skirt yet. No, so there's no skeleton on here. It's just mesh. So, skirt is gonna be a bit of a pain. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking I haven't found the optimal skirt rig yet. So I'm thinking that we can maybe add like one bone. No, I think maybe one bone on each direction to start off with, and then we can, like, if we need more, we'll make more. I think for this one I want to try and reduce the amount of bones I usually use, because sometimes I go a bit ham with all the bones. So let me just quickly see if I can make this. How do I make a redeem again? Oh, I need to make an expression, right? Yeah, okay, hang on. So I need to make a new expression. And let's call it snow redeem. Hotkey action is good question. Oh, 2 seconds. I'm back. Sorry. Visu delivered some kind of chocolate eggs, and they look delicious. They're Easter ones. I think I know it's kind of crazy considering we're only in January. But apparently they do them. Let's see. Load visual effect preset. Select preset. Oh, do I need to make a preset? Ah, shoot. Okay, hang on. Let's go back. Oh, sorry. Where is it? Visual effects. So there's a... okay. Save current state as a new preset. Call this Snow Redeem. Okay, so we have a preset. So if I turn this one off now... that should stop it. Okay, cool. So now if we do select preset, Snow Redeem. Okay, so... Twitch. Oh, I can set this up in VTube Studio as well. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I can set up... off on... triggers. No. Twitch... Oh, Twitch Redeem. Select Twitch Redeem. So the one is called Snow Me, right? Okay, so this one should work. Stop after... I don't know. I don't remember how long it is on 3 normal. I'm gonna say 30 seconds. Wait, can we put a cooldown on it? No, there's no cooldown. Okay. Actually, there's a cooldown on Redeem, so it should be fine. Okay, let me just put myself where I'm meant to be. That should be fine, I think. Okay, cool. So that should work. Let me test it so you guys don't like waste anything. Where is it? Snow. It doesn't work. Oh. If only enough thing skirts aren't hard to rig. Put a root bone, a center, and put a bone chain in each of those bumps. 3 bumps is what I usually like, but you might need a 4th since the length is bigger than I'm used to. I think usually what I do is I do 2 front, 2 back, 1 side, which is where like my abuse of adding bones comes from. But I guess it just depends on like how much perfect collision you want. Because if you use Magic Cloth, I just slap a cloth simulator on there and it call it a day. But if I use something like Fizz Bones, it gets a bit harder. Unless I way painted it to the legs. Why the hell is it not working? They should select Snow Redeem, but... let's try it again. Oh, I have to wait. Fuck. We'll try it again. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn off the other ones that I haven't set anything up for. Channel points. Do I have like 1 billion Snow Me redeems? No, I just have 1, right? For some reason, my my streamer bot shows me that I have like 50,000 of them, and I don't know why. I don't know which one is the correct one. Okay, so let's turn off group, disable all. I don't remember. It's like egg and 1 more, isn't it? There's egg me and snow me. Snow me should work. Why is snow me not working? Yeah, let me just disable these. Yeah, so none of these are working at the moment. And so it's egg me. No, there's another one. Head pat. Head pat should work. Okay, so let's try snow me again. It doesn't work. That's annoying. We'll try one more thing. Oh wait. Oh, it wasn't active. That's why. So if I do test. Okay, it works. I'm stupid. Okay, that was on me. Okay, cool. We fixed it. Wow, you get free snow. Look at that. I'm gonna have a quick piece of chocolate before we continue. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Actually, Visu, if you're in the chat, what chocolate is that? It's like tiny eggs and they're multicolored and they have like dots on them. Hi Zingy, welcome. Mini eggs? Oh, they're nice. They're very nice. Okay, so today, sorry, we had a little bit of a diversion there. We're going to oh, actually, hang on, I need to get pure ref up. Please don't spawn on my, okay, there we go. I don't know why I'm always scared that pure ref's just gonna like spawn onto the the capture card screen. Hope you have enough to share with the class. Okay, hang on. So I just had one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So first 7 to say egg will get theirs. Hello, Jocelyn. Welcome in. Oh my god, this model is so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cadbury eggs? Is it Cadbury mini eggs? I don't know. It's Easter now, so we can have Easter chocolate. No, we cannot. we need to pay for our sins during Christmas for at least like half a year. Okay, that's another egg for you, Zingy. Oh, I just want to. I need to stop. I keep reaching for the eggs. I'm gonna leave them alone. Okay, so today we're gonna. I think we finished the shoes pretty much. No, they are done. I need to tell myself that they are done. And then we're not like 100% done with the skirt yet. I need to connect them to this, and I'm putting it off for some reason. So maybe that's what we'll do today. Now these are relatively like done, except we need to connect. Oh wait, did we? No, we did connect them. Yeah, we did. Okay, so they're already connected. I know that we were considering retopoing them to make them just a little bit more optimized. I haven't decided yet. We might. But I'm also lazy, so maybe not. These are done. The leggings, well, actually we're gonna have to redo the leggings, I think. What's this? We'll get rid of you. I don't know what you are. Oh, I think it was like an image I dragged in from Google. So I think the next things that we need to do, hang on, where's our list? Oh, we're in the wrong scene. Ah, there we go. So we can't take off model accessories yet because we haven't done the ears yet. So I guess let's do a poll. Why not? I fucking love polls. Let someone else decide what I should do. We're gonna do a poll. Okay, so question, what do next? So we have finish the dress or finish the skirt, I guess. Start the ears. I guess we'll have to start the earrings once we have the ears. Start the ears. What else? What else? I guess just start the hair or start the scalp. Actually, we should probably do scalp first. No, because the scalp will be like the base of the ponytail, so it's gonna be different to a normal one. Okay. Duration 2 minutes, and I'll have some chocolate in the meantime. I'll have 2 eggs because people said egg twice. I think we can probably start the ears and the scalp, like it doesn't matter which one we do first. Because the ears will be connected to the skull, not the scalp. So the scalp, it will just clip through. It's fine. Oh, I made a very quick stream schedule. Literally posted it as I was about to start. Well, as I was about to show you guys that I exist after the ad. I haven't posted on Twitter yet though. It's really silly. I had a better idea, but then I just couldn't get it right, and then time was ticking, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do the better idea later on. So yeah, for this one, if you guys haven't seen it, it's in the Discord, but it looks like this. Right, well, Discord allow me to just, oh my god, there it is. I don't know why this post exists in Naruto, but I think it's very funny every time I look at it. So I also added you can't really see it on this one, but I used Shoost, and it has a bit of a glow feature, and it enhanced the shininess on the face, which I thought was pretty cool. So you can see here, there's a tiny bit of shine. Well, it's not shine, but it's like not shaded, right? Spiders and pretty much. And I just thought, you know, there's so much real estate on this forehead, so might as well put her there. I had a couple of different plans. The first one was going to be based on a meme, but I couldn't get it right because it required a bit of effort. And then the second one was like, yeah, we're just going to like dive into the chest. But then I was like, oh, that's a bit... People might think I'm like a gooner or something. I don't know. Why is this blurry? The hell? Oh shit, I realized I've messed up the... Oh, that's fine. So then I was like, you know what? I saw this post and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it in that post. Pretending you're not. I'm not. I'm a normal human being. Also, start the ears one. So we're gonna start the ears. Okay, so let me get my references up. Because I don't actually... So, okay, so... I know where you are. Stop. I'm not. 60% of my time in sculpt mode is shaping the breast properly. I don't blame you. They are difficult to get right, like from the get-go. So I was thinking we have a couple of options for ears. So you know how we're working from this reference, right? We could try and like just make the ears like that, or we have this. I mean, they're basically the same. It's just like the fluff is a bit different on each. So I don't know. Oh, and then I have like the other reference, which the ears look different there again. So I'm gonna say we'll go by this one, but I don't have the full screenshot. So I don't know what to do about that. Damn it, why didn't I take a full screenshot? The things I've seen on your PC while I walk into your room. Okay, hang on. Listen, all right? If I create a body in Blender, I need to look at a body. Otherwise, you need to have references, okay? That is my excuse. It's actually hard. Yes. You gotta make them look right in all angles. That is true. I don't even know if these are even perfected yet, but they're good enough, I think. They're not like the main star. Or the main stars, I guess, in that case. Should we just like try and fill in the... We'll just use this, like what we have here as a reference, and we'll just try and like... We'll just improvise. Hang on, let's get rid of some of these. We have a couple of different references that are clashing. Okay, so I don't actually know what the easiest way to make animal ears are. I think every time I make them differently, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna start like here. So my brain is thinking, I think previously what I've done is, let me just do lit. Previously, I've made like, I've done like a cube, right? Like this is a real long cube. And then I've deleted this face. And then I've solidified it. I think that's what I've done previously, but I don't quote me on that. Or maybe we can do like a triangle and do this. No, we want a quad because we want, yeah, okay. So I guess let's try that and see how that goes. It's probably like a billion different ways of doing it, but let's do a cube. Oh, I'm thinking, should we be smart? Hang on. So, I'm thinking this is our ear source, and then we'll Alt-D, is that linked? Hang on, let's double check. Yeah, that's the linked thingy. So now we can like grab this and we can just do what we need here. We have to kind of decide how big of an ear we want, but I think this is probably okay. How was your weekend, Zenny? Went on any adventures? No. I had one big adventure that was inside Unity. And actually, I did a bit of VR chat as well. Mostly because I was testing things after I uploaded it from Unity, but yeah, I was driving myself insane. I mean, you guys saw the Discord message that I put in about the, what was it? The Vice Me's. Oh my god. That pissed me off, like, properly. Like, that, I know that it's a me issue. Like, it's a user issue, but that still pissed me off. So I was able to fix that, and then there was another, oh wait, no, that's not right. Hang on. World origin set, or yeah. Wait, no, huh? Oh, can I not? Wait, what? Hang on. To 3D cursor. But why is it not? Oh, wait, huh? But I can't apply the... Okay, I guess I won't get mirror until we apply it. Okay, so that's fine. I'll just get rid of it. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, yeah, so I fixed that issue with the Vice Me's, and then there was another one which was a bit confusing that I wrote down. Let me just get it, actually, because I don't actually remember. I added all of the troubleshooting ones that I've found so far onto the Discord server in a new channel called 3D Troubleshooting and Tips. So the idea is that if you're in my server and you stumble upon a really niche and specific Unity issue and you cannot for the life of like yourself figure it out, it could be, there's a very small chance, because there isn't much in there at the moment, but there's a very small chance that I might have stumbled upon it and I put a lesson learned post. So I've tried to organize it into help, which is for anyone who might not have found the solution, but maybe someone else knows the answer, so you can put a help post in there, and I'll be able to have a look, or anyone else in the server who might know the answer might be able to have a look. A resolve tag for any such issues that have been then resolved, because I'd like to keep everything like archived, so that if you resolve the issue, I want to be able to keep the resolution in their archive in case anyone else stumbles upon it. And then there's the lesson learned, which is basically if you have had an issue and you've already solved it, but you know that if you post the resolution somewhere it could help other people, then that could be something to post. So, oh yeah, I had the Vice Me's not working, and then I think it was the smoothing group error in Unity. No, sorry, it was the Z fighting with one mesh and then smoothing group error in Unity. So I'm not entirely sure if the smoothing group error, if anyone knows what that actually does, please let me know. But as far as I understand, when I use custom normals and then import that into Unity, it tells me off and says there's no smoothing groups, and it just keeps crying. But there's nothing bad that I can see that happens. Like, it uses the normals and everything's fine. Oh, it's when I tick legacy blend shapes as well. But the way to solve it is by selecting faces instead of normals only. So then it doesn't produce the error, but then I wasn't able to use my custom normal. So I don't actually know if it does anything bad, if that makes sense. Hello, Lukey Talks. Welcome. How you doing? So yeah, I decided to just make that channel in case anyone would find it useful. And the more I find stupid issues, the more I'm going to post in there. I also have quite a few. This is just like in my Obsidian thing, which is like a note-taking program, I guess. I'm going to be posting a lot of other good resources that I have on tutorials on how to do XYZ that I've written for myself, because otherwise I would forget it. So if I did it in the future, if that makes sense. So but that might go both in 3D troubleshooting tips and also in useful 3D and 2D resources, because I think useful 3D and 2D resources probably fit well for like tutorials and assets and plugins and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm okay just chilling and doing some animating before bed. Oh, very nice. Is that 3D animation you're doing, or is it 2D? Let's see. Okay, let's go back to the ear. So my thought is that if we just do this, then that's like an ear shape, and we can even slap like a subdiv on. And then we can do, what is it? So like we'll do this, I guess. Oh no, actually we won't. But what we'll do is do this. And let's do medium point. Like, that's pretty much already an ear, right? But then we have to remember that the ear isn't going to be like directly facing us. It's going to be a little bit tilted. Which is why I wanted to keep that original one, so that even if we tilt it, it will still be easy to edit, if that makes sense. So it's meant to be more like... Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Like so, I'm gonna say. Kinda, yeah. I do think maybe we don't need the... You know, this one? No, we probably don't need that one. And then let's slap a solidify. Okay, cool. This one is 2D. It's been a while since I've done 3D. Oh, 2D animation is time consuming. It is, but so rewarding. That's very nice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to animate in any dimension. I did a wing idle animation based off of a 2D idle animation. Like just like a wing goes up, wing goes down type stuff. And I spent literal days. I don't know if I spent weeks. I can't remember. But I spent like full-on days just redoing it over and over and over until I realized, oh, I need to actually like look up how to do this shit. And it's still like... I wouldn't say it's like the most perfect animation I'll ever do in my life. But it's really hard. Really hard. I'm thinking maybe we can slap a vertex group in here. Maybe it's a bit early, just to increase the thickness on the bottom. Animating is hard when you don't know what you're looking at, especially 3D. No, 100%. Yeah. I mean, I did a very, very short animation based on a video that I made where I just like peeked in front of the door. And using that as a reference definitely helped. But unfortunately, I can't use references for like... I couldn't use reference for like the wing animation as much. I tried looking up like bird and bat references, but they wouldn't apply in that same way, just because the what's it called? because the wings weren't doing what wings do. You know how wings still like go up and down, but like in like a proper 3D fashion. These wings were going more like up and down in just one axis. I did add a little bit of like depth to it, but I think it looks good. It took a lot of tries though. A lot of different animation clips. I prefer 2D because I don't have to look at and or tweak curves all day. No, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think I touched much curves when I was doing it because I wanted it to just be I wanted it to be relatively simple. And one of the biggest struggles I found was trying to just make it loop like normally. And then turns out there's like I wrote it down. I don't know what it's called. Let me find it. Oh yeah, animations. This is like the longest page in my Obsidian that I have about what to do. But it's all about like making the animation loop and then exporting it to Unity, because that also is a bit of a pain trying to get those to communicate. So there's something called where is it? Oh, set handle to vector. I had to do that. And then, but oh, it said pro tip. If the animation is, oh, thank you so much for the resubscription, Elder. 13 months, thank you. If the animation is only needed in Blender and you want to see in this loop, you can add a cyclic modifier using the graph editor, pressing Shift plus E and then selecting Make Cyclic F modifier. A lot of words I don't remember at the top of my head, so I wrote it down. But yeah, and then there's like steps on how to import it. But that was a struggle because I kept making it and then I was like, why is it like slowing down or speeding up or something right before the end? It didn't make any sense, but I was able to figure it out at the end. So yeah. 2D sounds simpler in that regard because you don't have to deal with like all that stuff, but also you can't really, like, you have to draw everything yourself, right? You can't just like do one pose and then do another pose and then just let the program, like, what is it called? It's like the program will like do something, it will like move in one motion, of course, so you still need to do more, but I don't know my words, but yeah. All I'm saying is I admire the fact that you're able to do 2D animation and 3D animation. That is so sick. You can do 2D camera effects for certain movements, but it's not applicable to everything. No, that's fair. That is completely fair. Yeah, I want to delve deeper into animation once I'm done with my commissions and stuff, because I think it'll be really fun. Like, I have a 3D model. I'm not using it at the moment. This is the 2D replica of my 3D, I guess you could call it. But I am making my 2.0, which is this one. So if I have a 3D model, I might as well learn more about other things that I can do with the 3D model, right? Like, I can use poses in Naruto and I can use poses in VRM Post Desktop and stuff like that. But like, what if I could just like make my own animations? How sick would that be? I'm gonna have a chocolate. Hang on. Okay, I think we're gonna have to actually, like, we can do the what's it called? The vertic group thing, but we could also just apply it and call it a day. Could you like motion capture your model? You have like toe tracking and all that, right? Sure, you could use that for animation. I do not have toe tracking. I've set up, it's not, okay, so I've set up toe tracking for clients in the past, but toe tracking in that regard is not actual toe tracking. It's like you have a little like spinny wheel. You can choose toe go up, toe spread, toe come together, and toe go down, but like all the toes. So it's like quote unquote toe tracking, but it's not really toe tracking. I could motion capture my model though. I mean, that's what I use my trackers for, right? So I could slap my trackers on and then I could just like make a recording. Like, I made one in, I think it was one of the days I was testing the trackers. I made like a arrow tracker animation for Zingy. So basically I just did like some, you know, like stretching movements to make sure like that there wasn't any clipping and stuff like that. And what you can do in Naruto, which is really cool, is if you have trackers, you can do record, do whatever movements you want to do, and then save it, like stop the recording, save it, and then you can use that on any Naruto model that you have access to, and VRM, because they all use the Unity humanoid skeleton if they're a character in Naruto. So you can add more cabin animation and slap that onto any model. Obviously it won't be like perfect if you slap it on a model with a different skeleton or like different proportions, but it's really cool. And I think you can also save it, don't quote me on this, but I think you can also save it as a Unity animation. Thank you so much for the follow, Ecto thing. Welcome. Which is really cool, because then you can use it just in Unity as well. It's super good for testing. I still use it. It was definitely handy. Like there's a couple of like error checker animations that you can get from the web. But if you want something like custom, then just like slap some trackers on and do the movement. There's some things you might not be able to do though. Like backflips, I'm never gonna do with any tracker, or without tracker even. I can't do a backflip. But it would be kind of cool if I could. And then I could do a backflip animation. I think you can also do something similar, not with trackers, but just generally. You can do in VTuber Studio, as far as I know, you can like press record and like do some movements or whatever, and then save that as like an idle animation, or save that as like just like a general animation. But you obviously can't use that in Unity, as far as I know. I find the tracking ones to be more authentic for testing. Yeah, I mean, it does depend on the tracking quality. Like I use Slime VR, so they're not like the most accurate things, but also yes, toe control is probably the better word rather than toe tracking. I don't think there's many, if any, companies that do toe tracking. I've seen people DIY their own solutions. So they basically like take the basis of a hand tracking system and then put it on their toes instead. But I think that's I think that's a bit much. There's actually a cool feature that you can do with XR Animator, which is another program that you can put your model in. I think you can slap a VRM in. I don't know if it accepts any other file types, but if you do put a VRM in, you can then do a setting. Not that I've tried this myself, but I've just seen posts about it. You can then put a setting on to basically replace your hand tracking with feet. So then you control your feet with your hands, basically, for, you know, certain types of streams, I guess. But I think that's cool. But then obviously you can't use your hands, right? Maybe you could do like one hand, one leg. I guess it's a good starting point to then refine the animations. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I don't know at the top of my head if... Actually, let me double check. I wonder if you can export it as anything but a Unity animation, because I think, as far as I know, people don't use Unity to refine the animations, even though you can make adjustments to an animation in Unity. They don't seem to have some kind of like control. There's plugins for it, but I haven't tried them. So I wonder if you could do that in Naruto and then somehow get it into Blender. I don't know. Or I guess Maya. Some people use Maya. I say some people. Probably most people use Maya for animation, just because of how good I've heard it is. Naruto code animation. It's called the motion recorder in Naruto. Oh, okay, yeah. So it exports. You can export it as a FBX, and you can export it as a BVH. I don't know what that is, but you can also export it as a WANIM. So that is Naruto's WANIM format containing the character skeleton and blend shape data. So for the FBX one, you can export blend shape data as well. So if you do some kind of like movement with your trackers and you also use AirKit tracking, that will record as well. I swear it also did .anim files, but maybe not? Question mark? Maybe you can't put it into Unity. Unless you do FBX, put it and then put it into Unity. I guess you could do it that way. But I swear it had like a direct anim one. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of VRM Post Desktop, which does allow you to export into an anim file, which you can then put into Rudo, which converts it into a WANIM that it can use somehow. I don't know. Magic. Maya is good for animation. Yes. Yeah, that is what I've heard. There's like, I don't speak to a lot of people, but there's one person who does use Maya that I know, and they had some complaints about Blender's animation like system, how it worked. I think there was one thing that made them not want to use Blender. I mean, they might have been multiple things, but one thing that made them not want to use Blender for animation was something to do with the X symmetrical rotation or something. So I think in the way that I understood it, in Maya, if you have like a wing, right? You have a wing. In Maya, you can, without X symmetrical or something, you can rotate, like say just like this one goes that way. But then in Blender, that would make the other one go this way. Or maybe it was symmetrical. I'm trying to think what it was. So if do I have anything symmetrical here? I don't know if I can do it because I'm not using, I don't have a skeleton on. But it was something weird where in Maya, you could do them both. Like both would go this way. But you couldn't do that in Blender for some reason. And I looked to see if there was like any way to do it. And it was like, no, there wasn't. So maybe I just didn't look hard enough. I don't know. But it sounded like a real problem when they were doing like posing and stuff with the bones. Okay, so I think that, should we put it up a little bit? Like more like so. I mean, we have to maybe scale it down a little bit. Now, the one thing that we have to not forget is that I meant to have earrings. That is meant to be connected to the ears. So we have to make sure, like I was thinking, oh, how cute would it be to have like some kind of like round ears? But then that wouldn't necessarily work. Because we need the earrings to be quite out there. So maybe just a little bit. Oh no, something Blender isn't better at? Say it ain't so. I mean, Blender is good for a lot of things. I think the price point itself is like a W. Like it just beats any hurdle that Blender might have compared to like Maya or something else. But yeah, I am a Blender simp. I always will be a Blender simp until they start charging money. Then I'm gone. I'm only a loyalist until they try and take my money. Let's see. Okay, so my thought was, I want the ears to be kind of realistic, as in, like how would it work? So I don't have human ears, right? Because one, I hate making human ears, and two, I want it to be like a proper cat girl, if that makes sense. Like there's this one illustration which is really good. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think it's like realistic cat girl or something. No, that was the wrong thing to search. Thank you so much for the follow, Wrathfilled Socks. Welcome. Cat girl ears, I think is what I had to search. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's this one. So this is by, who is this drawing from? I see human ears. Any lies? No. Well, okay. On my 1.0 has human ears because I fucked up. Hang on, where is it? So it's, where's the image? Oh no, I scrolled too far. Cat girl ear anatomy. Oh yeah, there we go. So this is by Fire Fluffers, and it's this image I just can't stop thinking about. I love it. So let me show you. Excuse me, why can't I drag this one? Oh, because I'm in edit mode, because I'm silly. Okay, so this one, oh my god, it's huge. So I like the thought of like these type of ears. I don't know, they just look good. Like, they look realistic. I don't know how to explain it. So obviously the 2D model does not look like that, so we're gonna have to make some adjustments, and it's not gonna be completely like this, but I like the thought of having just like ginormous ears, but that they connect where the human ears would be, if that makes sense. So personally, I prefer Blender over Maya. I've used Maya for only 4 years, but I've always had better experience in Blender. There you go, Dumo. There you go. Blender is supreme. No, but that's nice though. So my experience is that I've not used Maya, so I only talk shit about it because it costs money. And it doesn't just cost money, it costs quite a bit of money. So I think that's why, I mean, I don't actually like think badly about Maya. I've heard really good things about like its animation and stuff like that, but I just really like Blender, and it happens to also be free. So yeah. But I've not actually tried Maya. So maybe I'm like mega missing out. Who knows? Wait, so does that mean you're 1.0 here since surround sound? Yes. Yeah, why not? Speaking of Blender price point, think of all the add-ons you have to buy just to make Blender usable. But that's the thing though, I think, for me anyway, Blender is usable vanilla, but it has some annoying like points of it that make it so that the plugins are worth it, if that makes sense. Like you can use Blender and never touch a plugin in your life. Like Mr. Zingy is a massive plugin hater. He doesn't use them. He might use like 1 or 2, but he tries not to use them, right? Sorry to put you on the spot. But me, I do like plugins, and I find them worth the time save. So I go, okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna get this plugin. But yeah, it is a little bit like you might not pay anything for Blender, but the plugins can still cost you quite a bit of money. But at least they're not subscription. All right. At least they're not. Well, actually, there might be some there. I don't know. But the ones I have are not subscription. All of the plugins that you might need are all free anyways. Hello, Acadia. Sorry, my voice is dying. Some, yes. The ones that I really like are not, unfortunately. I think I've bought... The most important ones that I bought for me are paid. And that's Autorig Pro, Faceit, and... what was the last one? UV Packmaster. UV Packmaster is really good. I mean, they're all really good. Otherwise, I wouldn't like not use Blender without them. But I really like UV Packmaster. I use them all though for like every single model I make, just because I want to save time. Yeah. So this is like what I'm thinking. This is what people usually do, which is fine. It's completely acceptable. I think a lot of times people will also just connect them to their hair, so they might not be like real ears in the sense of like they're connected to the skull, but I want to connect to the skull. So we're gonna have to make some adjustments, I think. But I think as long as we just make it line up with the skull, we can make it believable. Is my thought of it anyway. But yeah, I think we need to actually do this. So it would need to go like quite far down, right? Like here. Is that what they said? To the eye? So like something like that, which kind of, it looks massive. It really does, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna do this. Only we used to paint once. Yeah, to be fair, Blender painting, like texture painting in Blender is abysmal. But it's still like something you can do, right? It's just, it costs you like insanity trying to do it. Let me turn these references off. You know what? I'm gonna slap a thingy on here. That is a big cat hair, isn't it? Holy shit. To be fair, it's probably fine if it clips just a little bit. Like, wait, what the hell? I just can't help but hate Blender. At this point, I think it's just a deep-seated hatred. I just can't like it. But why? But why? What would make you like Blender? Like, is there any features that Maya has that you just like really want in Blender and they just don't have yet? Maybe I can find like the perfect plugin for you. I know that one thing you don't like is the shortcuts, like the fact that you have to like remember shortcuts. And I think, if I remember correctly, you also really like the pie menu in Maya. But that could be mistaken. I might just be misremembering that. Blender cure my depression, fix my failing marriage, and give you superpowers. Hello, Averaniact. Welcome in. The UI and the ability to never use shortcuts ever. But you don't have to use shortcuts. Would you consider Control S a shortcut? I'm very interested to see what Maya's UI looks like if you never have to use any shortcuts ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, is everything just on the screen? Like, everything? I'm gonna have a look at a picture. Let's see. Blender's one hotkey and it's F3. Is that the search one? I'm not gonna lie. I don't use a lot of shortcuts because I just don't remember them. So I do this nice trick by just applying everything I like to quick favorites. So all I need to press is just Q, and depending on like where I am, like if I'm in object mode, if I'm in edit mode, if I'm in sculpt mode, it will show me like different things. It's just so nice. And sometimes I will just go like into the menu and be like, oh, I know it's in mesh somewhere. I'll just find it. But yeah, shortcuts are a struggle for me too, I think. These are some big ears. Holy shit. I should probably slap the same modifiers on this one so I can see what I'm doing. What did I say? Solidify? That's basically the ear, right? So we can just go here and like adjust it. We should probably slap these on as well. No, I knew a guy who didn't need any UI on screen to use Maya. How? That sounds wild. To be fair, you know those people who do like Excel speedruns? Where they just use short keys? They're insane. I don't know how they do it. If I had to do something similar like that for Blender, I'd just die. I don't know. I couldn't handle it. I can do like Shift A and get a mesh and that's it. That's all I need. But I wouldn't be able to get like far at all in anything like that for Blender. Okay, I'm quite happy with the shape the general shape of. Is it huge? Is it too big? I can't tell because we're gonna have hair cover some of it, right? But it is a really big ear when you think about it. Also, I wonder if it needs to be like more rotated. I feel like it isn't rotated. Guess it's rotated quite a bit actually. Never mind. The hair will make it look smaller. Yeah, so I think it'll be okay. My entire experience long ago with Blender was back when you couldn't do anything without using hotkeys. There were some hotkey combos that required 2 hands to type and use. It was very not user-friendly and I used it for 3 years and couldn't remember a single hotkey without looking at a document. Yeah, I cannot speak on behalf of Blender during that time period because I don't know if I was born, and also I don't know if I even used Blender at that time. So I think my experience with Blender when I started, I think I lied. I think I've been, for a year now, I've been saying 2 years. I think it's been 3 years since I started. And yeah, 3 years and then 2 years streaming. I think that's it. So hang on, my voice, hang on. Okay, my voice is fine. What was I gonna say? It's been, yeah, 3 years. I think it's been decent for those 3 years, but yeah. For what it's worth, old Blender and new Blender are completely different features. Yeah, no, that makes sense. How long ago was this? I started using Blender before 2.79 and I never found the hotkeys bad. In fact, Blender is the one program where I actually enjoy using hotkeys. I think I started around 2.8 because I remember going, oh, the tutorials, like, they all look shit. Why do they look shit? Because my Blender looks fine. And I think, was it 2.8? They got a UI upgrade? I hear that, but the damage was done. I used Blender 2008. Oh my god. What Blender version was that? Blender release dates. Oh my god. There's a... No, wait. Release notes. Can I go back to it? So you used it between... Used it around 2.4. It seems. Oh, that's that cursed bunny. That's like on the cover. Yeah, around 2.4. That's crazy if you think about it. So between 2005 and 2009, 2.4 was the entire time period. And now we have like... Wait, never mind. I'm stupid. I was gonna say now we've had the 4 series between 2023. Actually, no, that is insane, isn't it? Because we've had a whole series, like a 4 series between 2025 and 2023 and 2025. That's only 2 years. But 2.4 lasted 3? No, wait, can I count? Hang on. 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 4. I can't count. That is kind of wild when you think about it. Yeah, that's around when I used it. Those were the worst, most cursed versions of Blender. I can imagine. 100%. Do you know what I really like though? I really like that the entire time, like, obviously excluding pre-open source era, but from 2.2 and onwards, they've always had some kind of like render as their image. I assume that's the same render that gets used when you open it, right? Or maybe they just like chosen a picture to show the Blender download releases option. Wait, do you know what we should do? Okay, this is a challenge that I might do at some kind of like charity thing. I should... Wait, can you still download the old Blenders? I think you can still download Blender. Blender 2.4 is the earliest one you can download. I want to try and create something in like a really ancient Blender as part of like a charity thing. Like when I have a charity thing, I want to have that be one of like the things. I think that would be really funny. You can download all the Blenders. It only allows me to click on things from 2.4 and onwards. Like 2.3, it doesn't allow me to click on any of them. So maybe I can download them somewhere else. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay. I can snooze the ad. No, I can. I lied. Your taste buds have changed by then. Try Blender again sometime, Dumo. I do think you should give it another go. I know that you use it for the video editor in it, which is pretty decent. All the way back to 1. Oh, it doesn't show that for me. What the hell? I'm on. Hang on. Download. Oh, I'm on a different link. The fuck? Oh, okay. So hang on. Just for context, so you guys don't think I'm lying, I was on this link. But yeah, I've just been sent a link by Acadia, which shows index of release, and it shows like every single one, like even Blender 1.0. It seems like they must have put it. It seems like they uploaded it on 11th of July 2020. So maybe it wasn't available for some time, and then they uploaded it back on. I don't know. But yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. I should write that down. I might do that when I go on my break. But yeah, so far the ear is looking okay. I think this is a decent ear shape. Now we do need to make it fluffy. So my thought is I think we can apply this solid. Can I apply this? Oh no. Oh, okay. So to apply any modifiers, I need to set it as a single user, which I might as well do at this point, I think. I think we're okay with the shape. We'll do a save incremental and then we apply it so that we can use it. Excuse me. Oh, is it because, oh, hang on. Do I need to, oh no, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that at all. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we don't use solidify. Because I don't really want to apply the subdivision. Like if we just, so this is what it was probably doing, and that's, oh, and that was messing with it, I think. This just needs to go up, right? Actually, do we need to do this? Do we need to solidify it? I don't know if we need to. We don't need to do it, but that's what I've always done. Sort of an unhinged thing I sometimes use Blender for is making 2D vector art when I need it. Blender can do 2D animations in that now, right? I'm not sure. I've not messed around with it, so I cannot say for certain. I'm just thinking though, do we... Yeah, we do need... Look at this. It's paper thin. Like, we can't... No. No, we need them to be thick, right? Yeah, we'll solidify it in our own way. So actually, we don't need to remove it then yet because we just did this. Okay, cool. Right, we're gonna take our quick break and just get out of the way because I physically cannot snooze the ad any longer. So the ad will be about 3 minutes just to get pre-rolls out the way, and then we'll be back. But I'm pausing everything, so no one's missing anything. All right, cool. Thick is always the way. That is true. That is absolutely true. So yeah, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. BRB. Welcome back. Sorry, I was trying to post my stream schedule, but I was too slow. Let me just quickly do that now. Welcome back though. I had all my chocolate. It's gone. Let's see. What would you guys say is a good emoji for... Actually, never mind. I don't know if I can say those words on the stream. Hang on. Okay, so... Wait, no, don't do that. Okay, cool. I posted my schedules. on twitter.com and Blue Sky. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna post the. I've posted the full picture on Discord. What? Where's my voice going? Oh, I sound like an old woman. Hang on. Oh, sorry. I thought I muted. I'm sorry. Trying to just like, what's it called? Clear my throat. I'm sorry. I probably did that really loud. The Sintel animation was cute and really cool for its time. I think you showed me that one. Hydration check. Yes, I'm sorry. Today's stream is sponsored and not sponsored because it's not sponsored. It's fake sponsored by the Pepsi gingerbread flavor 0 sugar limited edition, which I had one left of after buying it around Christmas. It's not that bad, but I feel like you could just buy a normal Pepsi and be happy. I'm gonna have a quick drink. Okay. Right. What we're doing. Ears. Okay, so I guess we haven't applied it yet because we were able to do it without the thing, right? Without the solidify. So I'm thinking that we keep it connected just for a little bit. Gingerbread flavored soda sounds completely unhinged, not gonna lie. It's actually not that bad. There was I don't know if it was Pepsi or Coke that had a strawberry and cream flavored, like Pepsi or Coke or whatever, and that one was also not that bad. It was pretty decent actually. But like most of these things, my brain is just like, just get a normal Pepsi because you like that flavor 100%. Like, you know you like it. So yeah. Never had a Pepsi. Dumo, I swear to God. What do you mean you've never had a Pepsi? Actually, do you not drink sugary drinks? If you don't drink sugary drinks, then that's fair. Actually, I'm waiting patiently. Is this taking over the skull? I feel like this is now a very big ear. I feel like maybe we should just scale it down a little bit. Like, it's about to become the size of the fucking... Like, it's the same size as the head. I feel like we need to, we need to scale it down a little bit. Let's get the references up though, just so we don't. Yeah, let's just scale it down a little bit. Yeah, look. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just scale it down a bit. It's fine. It's like taking over the fucking head at this point. More. What do you mean more? Okay, this is the air now. Actually, I do fuck with floating, like, floating ears. I do think that's cool as fuck. Like, if you do like a mech style and you have like floating ears, I think that's cool. Dumo, you're always getting me with your food consumption rage bait. Honestly, I've drank Coke, but not for the last 15 plus years. That is amazing willpower. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to sugary drinks, but my body definitely craves it every day. So one could take that as you will. I do have at least one sugary drink every day, which isn't that good, but... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, this sentient waffle. Welcome in. But yes, never tried Pepsi. Okay, so I used to be a massive Coke Zero, like, simp, alright? I don't drink Coke Zero anymore. Coke Zero tastes weird to me now. All I drink now is Pepsi Max. So yeah. take that as you will. Combined with the new, very disturbing and disappointing advertisements from Coke, I do not regret my decision. Not that it had anything to do with that, but it makes me feel, what is it called? Vindicated, I guess. But no, I think Pepsi Max is pretty nice. Of course, also drink Monster, as you guys know. But I'm trying to cut down on those, so I don't like die early of a heart attack, I guess. I almost exclusively drink tea and water. That is actually big props to you, because I need to drink more water. I don't need to. I probably should, but I mentally need to drink more water, I think. But it's really hard when all you drink is sugary drinks. I do actually drink quite a bit of tea as well, though. And I've been able to cut down on my sugary consumption. Like, I used to have 4 to 5 sweeteners in. Now I have like 2 or 3. And do you want to know how I did that? It was very simple. I basically drank, I think I drank tea for a couple of weeks that had no sugar in it at all. And it tastes disgusting. But it was to get my body used to not having sugar in it. And then I went to like 2 and I was like, holy, this is sweet. This is nice. Can't confirm Zenny drinks tea. What does that mean? What? I don't think I'm following. Oh, because I told you I was going to go get a cup of tea. Okay. I thought it was some kind of like weird, like, oh, I can't confirm that she drinks tea. And I'm like, how? How do you know? But yeah, it was because I told you I was going to get a cup of tea. That makes sense. But yeah, no, I do like tea. Tea's nice. I've been drinking, what's it called? It's like a weird tea blend. It's not weird. It doesn't get sold in the UK, which is weird considering the UK loves tea, right? It's the apple and cinnamon tea. It's Twinings, apple, cinnamon, and raisin tea, and that one is delicious. And then I also have, well, this one is sold in the UK, is the biscuit caramelized biscuit tea, which doesn't actually taste like caramelized biscuit, I'm not gonna lie. It's the Yorkshire one. That one also is nice, but it just tastes like tea. It just tastes like tea. But the apple and cinnamon one, that one's really nice. But yeah, I don't like fizzy/sweet drinks because the sugar makes the teeth feel weird and the fizzy hurts my insides. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I do need to drink more water though. But I'm hoping that maybe I can like slowly change to squash and then change over to water. Maybe. If you don't normally consume sugar, it can cause stomach problems. It's probably not the carbonation. I have no idea. I just read a Katie's message. Right, okay, cool. We have an ear. One ear. I think, do we like ear? I feel like maybe we want the ear to just be a little bit more like chunky maybe. Maybe not too chunk, because we're gonna have to fill it in with the fluffs. Now, I tend to do, I don't remember what I did last time, but I tend to do fluffs different each time I make them, because I look up like a video or like a tutorial, like how do you make fluff, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I prefer not doing the ones that require me to do any work, because I'm lazy. So I'm trying to think, what are the ways I've done fluff before? Oh, I think one of them was a skin method. But that one's quite high poly, I think. And then the other one was a... What was the other one? Ooh, I wonder if it was the displacement. Hang on. I remember following a tutorial on fur from Twitter by... Oh, I can picture... I can, like, honestly picture the person. Is it Snow? I swear Snow did a tutorial on fur. Like, fur on a, like, a jacket and stuff. And it was really good. And I think I could probably do something like that for the ears as well, but I don't know if that's like the stupidly high poly option. Let me just have a look. Maybe I've written it down somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I haven't written it down. Oh wait, amazing fur tutorial. It was not Snow, I don't think. It was someone else. Hang on. Ah, it was Canicel. Apologies. Apologies. They did a really good. So this was for, I think, fur on clothing. And it's really good. This, in case you guys want to look at it, it's this one. And I wonder if I could use the same. Well, but maybe it will be too like round for what I want to make. What I'm trying to think what I've done before. If we just search like make ear fur blender, let's have a look. What like the super fast blends tutorial for creating, what was it? For creating furry animal ears using modifiers. All right, let's go. Let's go. Show me the way. It didn't make the fur. Oh no. Let's have a look. Create any fur. 3D modeling fluffy ears. Oh wait, that's Mukina Troy. Hang on. Maybe they can save me. Let's have a look. What do they do? Oh, they make them. Oh wait, that's the outer parts. Okay, they do a curve. They do curves. Okay. I guess I could do curves. I guess because it's cat fluff, right? My brain is like, well, I can start off with a ball and then do something. Oh, wait, hang on. I remember now. There was, I don't know, I swear I learned this from someone, but you grab a ball and then you apply some like hair thing on it and then you make it and then it's like boom, done. But I can't for life me think. Do I have a project like that? Let me have a look. I wonder what I used. Oh, I don't have my 3D model up, but I was gonna say I wonder what I used in my let's see, in my 1.0, because my 1.0 ears look all right. I think that was curves. It depends, but I often use a blub and extrude bits off. Yeah, I think I've done that in the past, but I don't like that method because it's not random enough. Like the way that like it's a skill issue on my end. I don't make it random enough, and then I don't like it, and then I'm like, fuck this. I swear I have a project somewhere. I'm trying to think. What did I? Maybe M's. Maybe it was M's I used it on. Ah, fur test. I have a fur test file, which has. Oh god. Wait, no, that's not right. Is it? Sorry, I don't think you guys can see this. I'm just having a look. Oh no, I think this was. Never mind. I think this was. No, wait. Hair care nerves. No, I don't think this one's right. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Coffee and can trips. Welcome. No, I think it was M's though. I'm gonna see what I did with M's model. Because I think that was the method I liked the most, but I cannot for the life of me remember. She has really fluffy ears though. Hang on, let me. I'm just looking into the file right now. Oh. Yeah, they're very fluffy. How did I make them? Sphere. Reference. No. Curve backups? No. I don't know. I do not. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's experimental tape. Oh, wait. Ear fluff shape. Yeah, so on M's is a VTuber. Her full thing is Emslia. She's amazing. I was working on her model for a bit, and I remember doing a couple tests with her tail. She has a very, very fluffy tail. And I'm just seeing. Okay, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. I think. What did I do? I don't remember the full method, but I swear I used curve backups. No. So I have a ear fluff shape, which is just like one extrusion of a ear, and then I've been able to multiply that somehow very nicely using some kind of modifier, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. So I think we're not going to use that method because looking at it, the fluff it's very separated. I think we can probably afford to have it be a little bit more of like a ball. So we're gonna have to look at a different method, I think. Don't save. Yeah, because I don't think I have any. No, I didn't take nearly as many backups as I do now. So let me just close that down. Thank you for the welcome. Can't help with the 3D molding chat, but can confirm some of the limited edition Pepsi and Colas have been really good recently. That's okay. That's completely fine. Yeah, I think the gingerbread one is all right. The strawberry and cream one is nice, but it's still like, it's still, what's it called? It's still different. If that makes sense. Like, it will never replace like just a Pepsi Max for me. I think Pepsi Max is too ingrained into my blood and DNA. But yeah, no, I think some of the limited edition ones have been really nice. The one I didn't like, I think this was Fanta, and it was like their weird like guess the flavor one, and that just didn't taste of anything. And I usually love Fanta. Let me just have a look. I'm gonna just quickly go Google on YouTube. So I guess a furry tutorial will be the best for this, right? Like furry ears. Wonder. How I make my ears. 3D blend for VR chat. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, I think they're using plain. Wait, does no one have like a blender make fluffy ears? Maybe. Does no one have a tutorial on this on YouTube? I would assume this would be like a topic. All right, Zingy, it's time for you to make an ear fluff tutorial. Yeah, that's wild. Actually, hang on. There might be one saving grace here. Just having a quick look on YouTube here. Yeah, at the moment, I love me. I can't remember. I'm gonna try something real quick. So, if I have a circle here, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a UV sphere. Trying to remember what the modifiers were. It was, I don't think it was geometry nodes, because geometry nodes are the devil and they scare me. So I wonder if it was hair, but is there a hair like generate hair curves? Like, what does generate hair curves do? Oh wait, maybe maybe I'm onto something. Can I select a... Hang on. If I just create a mesh, a cube. Let's just do a cube. This feels oddly familiar. So I'm just gonna do some tests real quick. Oh god, what am I doing? Sounds like a weird suggestion, but does ChatGPT have any suggestions on making up fluffy textures? I don't know. I think because it wouldn't just be the textures. I wonder what that would recommend, but I don't know if I'd use their solution. ChatGPT is a little bit of a banned thing in this household. Let me... So hang on, let's just do some testing here. Ad center. For me, ChatGPT is like the last resort. Like if I think I was trying to figure out something in Unity and I couldn't find any resources on it. And then I did search it and I was like, oh, it kind of gave me an option. I was like, okay, but it's like, I try and like look everywhere else except like before I use, it wasn't even ChatGPT, it was Gemini, but let's see. Like, I just want to see if this works. So, no. Maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe it was something else. Control points. Am I crazy for thinking that there is some kind of hair thing in this one? But because I feel like it was this one, but as far as I remember, the way to do... Oh, was it a... No, it wasn't a particle system, was it? Oh wait, hair. Deformation, generation. Guides. No, I don't think that's... Attach hair. No. Yeah, my brain... Okay, you guys can't really see it. My brain faintly remembers there being some kind of modifier that I slapped on somewhere. I don't know if it was a... Oh, maybe it was in physics? No, because that's like cloth and stuff, right? Oh, maybe it was a particle, actually. Hang on, let me get rid of this. Maybe it was a particle. Because this seems a bit familiar. Viewport, children, field weights, animation, physics. As far as I remember, you put something in and then you have a source shape, and then that will then generate that. Obviously, it will not be very optimized, right? But that will generate that all around the circle, almost like it was hair. But I don't know if it was modifier or not. I don't know. Thank you so much for the check-in, Qubit. I hope you're doing well. No, I actually don't know. Okay. We'll leave this one for a bit because I just don't remember how to do it. We're still gonna make the ears. I'm just gonna find another way that works for us right now. So, oh, hang on, I have a ping. Hang on. Okay. Right. Let's have a quick look. I'm just gonna have another quick look. If not, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with curves. Because I've used either curves or skin, because I've used those before and they're relatively decent. I was just hoping there was one with the ball, but there might not be any. just gonna have one more look on YouTube. So, Blender, create, I guess create fluff. Maybe just create fluff. Maybe that's what we need. Oh, wait, hang on. I found the short, maybe. Oh, wait, I'm stupid as fuck. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I think I've just found what... I didn't see this hair option. You guys can't really see it, but there's an hair option here. Oh, wait, it's all coming back to me now. I say it's all coming back to me. I still don't remember where I need to go. But I swear there's a way somewhere here to set the source. Maybe it needs to be a display as rendered coordinate system. No. Oh wait, source? Particle phase. Am I crazy? Where is the... No. Hang on, I'm just gonna continue watching the short. But hang on, there's a... Is the hair dynamics? No. There's an advanced mode. Maybe that's what I need. So... Physics. Children. No, it's not children. Hang on. See, the only thing is I found the... Like, I found a tutorial for this, but they don't use... They use, like, the actual hair stuff. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know where to put the thing in, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this method. Damn it. So close. I'm going to save this one, actually. I'm just going to send it to here. There we go. Okay, so I'll figure it out. If I figure it out, I'll put that in the Discord as well. If anyone wants to use that in the future. Maybe is it this one? No, that's it. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Maybe. Object. Where the hell is object? It was above the... No, not in here. Hair shape. Wait, have they... Is it a different Blender version issue, maybe? So it's right above viewport display. There's children viewport display, and then it's like object. But there's no object here. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, maybe that's the problem. It might be a different Blender version. Yeah, because on there, like this, so this is another video. They basically do the same thing. They have like a triangle shape, and then they apply that to like a tail to make like lots of tail fluff. And on theirs it says show emitter, and then underneath it says object, and then instance object. But that doesn't seem to be there. So hang on. Let me just, maybe I missed a step. Like maybe they added it somewhere else. So they press it. Oh no, they've already added it at this point. Hang on. I think I'm missing a step here. So they, yeah, okay, they make a curve, convert to mesh. That's fine. Then they go here. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think we got it. Hang on. Rendered. Oh, wait. Shit. Where was it? Render as. Oh my god. We found it. It was this one. Okay. So then you select this. Okay, yeah. Give me a second. I wonder if it's because I have to... Do I need to... I remember we need to... I was messing around with it and we need to select a different axis. Where is it? It was children. No. It wasn't children. We were on it earlier. Was it velocity? No. Hair dynamics? No. Rotation? Ah, rotation. And then I think it's like one of these, or maybe not. Normal tangent, velocity, hair. Hang on, let's decrease. We don't need that many. We kind of need to see like what is going on. Like if nothing happens if I do this. If I rotate this. Oh. Okay. So like this, right? We're getting somewhere. All right. We might need to add a couple more. I wonder if I subdivide this one, does that? Okay. Now, I don't know if we should subdivide it, to be honest. I think we should probably we have to be careful because it's gonna generate like a bunch of them. But what I'm thinking is now we can... I knew it. I knew we were gonna get somewhere. So we don't need this one. This is a lie. This was there just to trick us all along. We do need some more. I'm gonna say like, I think we should scale them up. Like, hang on. Let's look at the fluff. So it's quite chunky, isn't it? It's quite chunky. So I think we need to... And then what we'll do is we'll like slap a few. We'll give it a few polys. Like I think probably like so. No, wait. No, we want it like that. Yeah. I say we leave it like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. But we probably want... Oh god, what the fuck? Hang on. Why would you have done this? Let's plug them all together. Because I think you can do variations on this one, which is what's really cool. I've messed with these hair generators before, but it's been so long I can't remember how to use it well. That's fair. I had to use 2 tutorials. Actually, it's probably just had to use 1, which is this one. It's Fluffy Tail from Scratch Blender / Substance Painter by It's Q. 74 subscribers. You are my angel. It's this one, if anyone wants to save it. And I think this will be the way to go for me for this model anyway. So yeah, okay, it's all connected. I think we do want to smooth it out a little bit. we don't want to lose the shapes. Going to drag this one out. A bit more like this, which now that we made it chunkier, we can probably reduce its overall size. Now I want to see, can I just change the randomness a little bit? Segment doesn't do anything. Okay, we're gonna do a save incremental. How much? I'm just curious. How much? That's only 1,000. I guess it is really low poly, right? Like each strand, like this is only 80 triangles, so I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, I did want to randomize. Is that one? No. Jittering? No. I swear there's a way to like, oh yeah, scale randomness, so you can like make it not all be like the same, which is quite nice. Then again, I am thinking that maybe we need to just like do a little bit less and like have just chunkier bits. So now we can turn down the number. I'm thinking like, oh, sorry, like 60? 60 okay? Like, it looks a bit spooky right now, but like if we look at the silhouette rather than, because we can merge and, you know, all that fun stuff. How do I do that again? Flat. If we turn the outline off. Like, this is like a nice silhouette, right? But we probably want it to be, it looks like the back of Sonic's head. How many things does Sonic have on the back of a head? He has like, oh god, I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. I'm gonna say 3. It's 3 spikes, right? Yeah, he has 3 spikes. I almost got it wrong. Holy shit. Well, he has 3 spikes on his head, and then he has 2 spikes on it. No, yeah, 2 spikes on the back and then a tail. But I guess in the live action he has a bit more because he's 3D. Which is still crazy to think that Sonic, for some reason, has a live action. It's actually really good as well. That's the worst part of it all. Yeah, I think we'll need to just make it a bit less straight. Like, we need to make it a bit like a bit, I don't know how to say it. It's like a bit more curved, I guess. Oh, maybe we need to give it some more polys. See, this is gonna like massively increase everything. Oh, that's a bit much. Hang on. Yeah, the Sonic movies are pretty good. They're surprisingly good. I quite like them. I'm excited for whatever they make next. Oh, wait, look at this. This is more like fluff, right? This is more like fluff. I wish we could do like multiple variants rather than just one, because I think with the way that we've done this now, like we're selecting a shape, it's not like what's it called? Oh, big. It's not that different from each other. It's just the same one. Well, this scale is different, but like if we do scale randomness, but then scale it up just a little bit to like make up for the, it kind of looks like a maple leaf. I don't know how to explain it. It's not a maple leaf, but it kind of looks like a maple leaf. Can I like grab this one and then like I'm gonna duplicate it? Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. Do we need to apply it? I just want to see how it would look like. Or maybe if I scale this, it works. Did that scale? I don't know. It didn't. Do I need to scale it? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna apply it. Never mind. I think it's make instances real I have to do. And then I need to convert them? Question mark? Oh, wait, hang on. Huh? Yeah, so there. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Holy shit. So I think these are the ones, right? Why? Is there a way to... Is there a way to like multi-render over multiple curves to mesh at the same time? Didn't the last one tease Princess Peach? Are you trolling again? I don't know if you are. Right click or the object convert, choose mesh from curve. Oh, I can join them. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Active object is not what? Wait, but these are meshes. Did I? Oh, I did do them. Okay. So how many of these? So we have... What's this? What the fuck is this? Huh? Mirror. I don't know what that is. I don't think we need that. We have these. Join. Oh god. Okay, I guess maybe not join. Wait, are they curves? I don't know. I'm very confused. It says they're mesh, right? So why can't I... Oh, there we go. I just needed to like split them off from the rest of the membrane. Okay, so that's that's 5,000 triangles. That is not that bad. I just wanted to see how they look like inside the ear. Like in terms of if we want to keep it. So I guess we have to put on the at least the outline, right? Like we can probably remove like a bunch of them. That's cute, isn't it? I never troll. Don't even know the meaning of the word. All right, okay. Yeah, I think if we go with these and then we make some changes to individual ones, I think that would be good. I think that would be good. So yeah, we'll do that. We can optimize it though. We can like remove a bunch that don't need to be there. Now before we do anything else, we should probably like this is our... Wait, is that mesh as well? Oh my god. Wait, where did the ball go then? Oh, see, I was hoping we could have, or maybe do we have the original one? Like, what's this one? No, this one is... No, this one is particle. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So this is our OG. So this is our ear fluff source. And we'll chuck this into backup. There it goes. So yeah, I have this one, which is called ear fluff. Ear fluff is looking good. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I knew I think I really like this method. It's not the most optimal way in terms of polys. Like there's 5,000 triangles in there at the moment, but I think we can fix that. Now, do I want it to be like more like this way? I'm just thinking of like the shape of the ears, or do we just keep them like that? Like, I think we'll have to adjust some of them. But that's fine. What are we exploring today, Dora? Is that a dragon fruit? No, it's ear fluff. Also, hello, cool click. Welcome. We're just working on the ears and the fluff today, I think. I was hoping I could like do more in the time, but we don't have like all the time in the world, unfortunately. So I think we make it just a little bit bigger, maybe, because we're gonna have to remember that some of the fluff will disappear with the hair, because we still have to have the scalp and the hair and stuff like that. You were this close being put on the list. Wait, what list? Yeah, I think somewhere around here is probably good. So yeah, there are probably some of these that we don't need, so we can remove some of them. Like this one, we can get rid of. Actually, hang on. Let's list of people who say K-I-L-K. Oh, do they read it as K-I-L-K instead? The fact that you've written it like that makes me worry that it means something bad that I don't know about. That's why, like, when I'm confused, I'll, like, zoom in. I say zoom in. I'll move my face close to the screen and go, like, what is that? Because sometimes L and I looks very similar. Hello, fluffy ears. Also, hi, Zenny, and hi, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Well, time to go to bed. Bye-bye. No worries, Dumo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Yeah, we're just working on some ear fluff today. What I want to do though is I want to see like what sticks out that we definitely do not need. Like this one, we probably don't need because it sticks the complete other way, right? So that's like 50 vertices just gone right there. Like LL, which one is AI, huh? It's the one closest to the end, right? Like it's the one before the K. Double checking. Yeah. No, first one. What do you mean first one? Are they both eyes? Are you trolling me? I read it as Li. Hang on, like this one we probably don't need. We can get rid of that one. I think we should keep some of these in the back because they do like, yeah, like look at all these. We don't need any of these. We can just get rid of these because they go downwards anyway. And we can probably delete all of them and still be good. And then I guess that's the problem by doing a circle, right? You're gonna get like a bunch that you don't need. Oh, we probably want to keep that one actually. What about this one? We can delete that one. What about this one? Get rid. Okay, so we've reduced it. It's now only 3009. Capital I on the keyboard is L. Is I? What? Oh, wait. So have you written it as cool keek? What I think it's trying to tell you is an underscore L and capital L look the same in almost all the phones and computers. Yeah, okay. That is confusing. Okay. So is it actually cool keek? It's click. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Sorry, I was very confused with like the like which one is AI? Oh, L and I as the same on keyboard. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I think I just confused myself. Never mind, never mind. Cool, click. Okay, cool. Let's see. Right, what else can we get rid of? I think this one we should keep. I think maybe this one we don't need. We can always like just duplicate one of them and just like make them like put them back in if we need to. It's not like the end of the world if we don't what's it called? If we delete one and then we actually need it. Oh, wait, hang on. Topology. I'm just gonna push this one in. We can separate these a bit more, I think. Just to try and like cover more ground. I honestly don't think we need this one. Probably get rid of this one as well. And then what I might do is I might just grab like entire section just to like drag it down a bit. Okay, cool. Also, it is not really rare that people confuse capital I and underscore L, as at least with Calibri and Arial font, they look the same without any difference. Then there's other fonts where they do something distinctive to L or I to identify them better. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I assume like every capitalized I is L. Have you ever thought of teaching English? Let me do this one here. Oh, by the way, so I'm going to be looking for some, what's it called? I want to commission some artists for some stream assets for my 2.0. But I haven't really looked for artists yet, but I haven't really decided on any yet. Is what I was trying to say. So if anyone knows of any really good like artists that do stream assets, such as like starting screen, BRB, like those type of panels, and they might even be animated, give me a shout if anyone has any recommendations, because I'd be more than happy to see or to hear them, just so I can have a look. I know that if I post on Twitter saying, hey, I'm looking for artists, my entire page is going to be flooded with bots, so I'm not going to do that. I already did that once, and it was a very bad idea. It got so bad that at one point I couldn't distinguish between like actual artists and bots. It was crazy. I just had to like reject every DM. You can check out Fox's Drawing Twitch. I feel like I recognize that name. Hang on. I do recognize that name. I follow them on Twitter. They make some really cool stuff. Do they have 2 accounts? I've just noticed there's like 2 accounts that come up. Hang on. I'll have a look at them. Because they seem to have a region, which is really nice. I do love commissioning people through region because it's so easy. Let's have a look. Actually, I'll have a look at that after stream, I think. You're friends with Fox? Oh, very nice. Yeah, I've just because I know the name because I've seen their work on Twitter and it's absolutely stunning. I think the first post I saw was the one of what I assume is their model or like a model they're working on, and I was like, holy shit, this like art and rigging looks so good. Um and after that I've just been like, yeah, I know who that is. That's really cool though. All right, let's see. I think that is a lot of fucking fluff. That is a ton of fluff. Holy shit. I'm going to demand her to pay me for freelancing. You're like the marketing agent. We can also put this in mirror, but no, as I know, I'm sorry. I hate it as much as literally everyone else. But I decide to do 3 minute ads so that there's no pre-rolls, because one thing I hate more than ads is pre-roll ads. But yeah, we're gonna jump into a break very shortly. I just want to see what that looked like. Actually, you know what? I think like we'll probably have to do some cleanup on these, but I think that's pretty solid. I really, really wish that before I use this one as a source that I had marked it as sharp, because now there's a lot of like non-sharp and I wanted it sharp, so that was my mistake. But we're gonna jump onto our break. So it's about 3 minutes. But we're pausing everything so no one's like missing out on anything. And I'll see you very soon. BRB. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, for luck, my ad was only 5 seconds, but I don't know why the unique ad that I can receive is Twitch Turbo ad with different links. It has been some months ago since I saw a different ad that is not Twitch Turbo with a little variation. Do you have Twitch Turbo and you still got an ad, or did you mean that ad was a Twitch Turbo one? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Right, let's continue. Yeah, so I think we're gonna leave the ears for now. I think we might do some cleanup, either offline or the next stream. So I'm thinking there's probably quite a few that we can just merge and get rid of even more polys. Like half of these aren't even shown. Like, oh god, that's a mess. Do you know what I mean though? Like we can just merge them at certain places and it will look fine. Now the ear, we want to add some fluff to it. I don't think we're done with how it looks just yet. So let me just hide ear source. This is kind of similar to what I did on my 1.0, not my 2D model. Hang on, give me a second. My voice is all fucked up today. Holy shit. Okay, I'm back. Do we have references? Oh, this one. I just wanted to see like what kind of fluff. So we can add some fluff like to this part, and then we can add some fluff at the bottom, and then I want to add fluff on the tip of the ears. So I think probably the best way to do that is to add fluff separately and then weight paint the normals to it. Not weight paint the normals, but we'll just like merge the normals to it. I think that's probably the best way. So I'm gonna say let's do let's do skin. So we'll have a single vert. Where is it? I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's all over there. Okay, hang on. So we'll do like this, right? And then I think it's skin. No, that's shrink wrap. Skin. Subdiv. And then skin again. think that's it. Yeah, that seems like it. Oh, and we recently learned, I think this was a couple of streams ago, that we can actually do it on an axis, which is amazing. I don't remember who taught me that. I wonder if it was Alarention. But quote me if I'm wrong, of course. I'm thinking we can do like a fair bit, like... Hang on, let me turn this one off. And we should probably turn this one on. Actually, let me just duplicate this one and then we'll do one here. And then I'm just going to hide the references because they kind of get in my way a little bit. But yeah, we just want like a little bit of fur on this side. And oh, I do need this one actually, so I can see what I'm doing. Like this. It's a Twitch turbo ad, and it's a unique ad that I have. So every time I'm in an ad break, I say Twitch turbo ad, sometimes only 5 seconds, other times 30 seconds, other 15 seconds. Well, that's weird. I think Dumo, who was here earlier in the chat, basically always says that he gets like weird ads for things he doesn't care about at all. Why is this one not allowing me to smooth? That's weird. Okay, that's fine. I think... Oh, is it because it has custom normals? Question mark? Don't know. But it doesn't seem like the ads are very like good at dating what people actually want. Which is a bit of a shame. Because like imagine if you actually got good ads that you cared about. Imagine how much money you'd spend on those things. But no, instead like I get ads for... What do I get ads for? Just random crap that I don't really care about. Oh, there we go. Right, so we have one fluff bit here. Actually, should we rotate this around maybe? Do a little bit like this instead. And then we do want fluffy bits on the end here. So I'm thinking if we just grab one of these. And then we want another one that's like right next to it. Like, I don't know if this makes any sense, but it's meant to be like, I don't know. It's meant to be just like, you fluff. Ooh. Sorry. That is what usually companies do. Before that, they need to create a personal profile identifier, PPI, so they can know what you like and whatnot, and that can be privacy risk. Also, I block fingerprint and all things that can identify me, so companies only have generic data. So you don't use like fingerprint lock or anything like on your phone? That is quite interesting. I use it for everything, like to unlock my phone and stuff like that. I just find it really handy, but I also think that like every company under the sun has my data in one way or another, which isn't great. I think maybe I'll have to do like this maybe, and then have that stick out, and then see, this is more of the effect I wanted. Like a little bit more like this, but we need to hide that inside the ear. Let's have a look at the silhouette maybe, because I think that's what's going to be most important, right? So like with this silhouette, we don't really get to see this one because it's over here, right? Like we can see it if we, so if I do this, oh wait, hang on, I forgot they weren't the same. Wait, what? There we go. Like we can kind of see it, obviously not with this one, but we can see it with, like if we have different colors between them. Like if we put outline or even shadow, we can see it then. We can also see the other issues here, but we can see those. I'm thinking maybe we'll add some more fluff. So like, for example, we'll have one that like shows up on the actual silhouette, right? So let's just thicken that one up a little bit. Make this one a little bit bigger. Oh, we need to drag this one. It will be like over here instead, right? Like maybe more like this. Like I think that's cute. And then like if we bring it up even, we can have it be more of a silhouette thing. We can just drag this out. Maybe we can even subdivide it. Yeah, that's better, I think. Okay, so I think for now, that's the fluff. Like, that's the level of fluff that we're gonna... Actually, you know what? Let's do another one. Let's do another one. So I want to do another one on this side. So, like, I want to do one, like... like here, but just a little bit smaller, maybe. And more like on the edge, like the other ones. You know what? I might merge these to the ears. I haven't decided yet. Oh, actually, maybe we need to like drag it down a little bit. Or do we drag it up? No, I think, yeah, leaving it like around there is probably fine. Or actually, no, more like here. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, that not data fingerprinting. I refer to browser fingerprinting. That is, there's a lot of generic data of the browser in a computer that alone are useless, but grouping all of them can give an accurate profile of the user. Oh, I thought you meant like the fingerprint scanner on your phone. Like the geometric lock, whatever it's called. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay. Cool. So I think that's good. I've just realized the length of the ear is a little bit nerfed because we did the change. So let me just drag it out a little bit. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Like it goes far enough, I'd say. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I'm gonna say that we can probably make this we can probably apply this one now. And make it actually, before we do that, let's save incremental. There we go. Apply. Yep. Oh, hello, Sajini. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi. How you doing? How was your stream? What did you do? Let me have a look. Just chatting? Oh, what did you do? Also, if you do need to raid and run, that's completely fine. I will not try and keep you hostage. Zenny, do you have a washer-dryer combination? I do. I have a washer-dryer downstairs. We were learning about washing machines. Oh, very interesting. Were you teaching the class about washing machines? What brand? Good question. We literally just replaced ours not too long ago, and because our older one broke. But I'm gonna double check for you, just for you. Of course, you're also more than welcome to stay. That wasn't me trying to like throw you out. I just worry that I keep people hostage sometimes. It is. Let me double check. I will stay. Yay! Okay, cool. Also, welcome in, raiders. While I just check the washing machine brand, my name is Zenny. I do 3D models, and this is what I'm currently working on. We're just making some ear fluff. This is for my 2.0, so very excited about that. Right, let me just have a look. So insurance. I don't remember. I can't find the email. Hang on. I will find this for you if it's the last thing I do, even if that takes over the stream. Let's have a look. What email did I use? Oh, I know. Okay. Washing machine. Yeah, thanks for ordering a replacement. It is, I have a number here, model number. Hisense washing machine. That's the one. No raid message? That's okay. Hello, Sanfime. Welcome in. Oh, hey, you're finally working on the ears. Yes. I'm nearly done with them. We need to add some earrings though, and we might make some slight changes to them. But for now, they're pretty done. I'm moving apartments, and currently I'm making it everyone's problem. What do you want? A washing machine recommendation? Is that what you're looking for? Because I think our washing machine is pretty decent. Ignore Visu barking in the background if you heard him. I don't know what he's doing. He's playing some kind of game. But I'm considering buying a washer and dryer. Okay, so just to give it a little bit of context, we bought our washing machine from a little place called AO, which is a website. That's not me memeing. It's actually a website. It's a company. And then we had our original washing machine for quite a bit, and then it kind of broke. So we offered to get a replacement because I was paying insurance. And the replacement, we still had to pay a bit because it was an upgrade. So the washing machine that I have is I think it's this one. Let me double check. Yeah, so it has like a really long string of numbers. But it's the Hisense 5S series auto dosing, and then a bunch of numbers that I can give you if you're really keen to know which one it is. And we paid about £200 for the upgrade. But if I look on another website called Curry's right now, it's $4.99. pound. So it's roughly like around that price range. Wait, you share your washing machine? That is too kind for me. Yeah, go on. I'll wash your laundry. Why not? I'm considering buying a washer dryer. I'm unsure if I want to buy a combination or a stack with a separate washer dryer. Okay, so I don't have like tons of washing dryer or washer laundry experience. I've always had a washer dryer machine because of space. UK homes are not usually that big. And usually also, as far as I know, people will have their like washing machine or drying machine, they'll have it in the kitchen. So that it's one space for a washing machine. So therefore, people, as far as I know, don't quote me on this, go for a washer dryer combination. Now, I'd say a washer dryer is perfectly fine. The only thing you might need to keep an eye out for is, say for example, it says, oh, you can wash up to 12 kilograms. That doesn't mean you can dry up to 12 kilograms. It just means you can wash up to 12 kilograms. So you sometimes have to keep in mind that your washer and your dryer load may be different, which is a bit annoying if you're like washing a huge load and then you have to like take some out. But saying that, we have not experienced that issue very often. I also think that we probably don't fill our washing machine to the brim. Like we do more washes rather than less washes with bigger wash. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. Hi Gamazel, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? I would honestly, like, if you want to save on space, like if you worry about space, like maybe you don't have like a dedicated washing room, then I would go for a washer dryer personally. The only time I would consider a separate washing and drying machine is if you have like a big family or if you do a lot of washing. It might be worth getting a washing machine and a dryer separately. Because then you can do like washing and then you can do drying and you can do them both at the same time. You need to get a lot of washing done, you know? So yeah, that's what based on my experience, I would like recommend. But honestly, a washer dryer is gonna be perfectly fine as long as you get like a machine that's actually good. Is my take on it. Maybe other people have different opinions. I don't know. But yeah. Why can't you use the mirror modifier on the ears? So I couldn't use it. I can use it now, but I couldn't use it because I had it linked. So I had an ear mesh here. So this was a link duplicate. And if you do link duplicate, it doesn't like it if you start putting like modifiers on, based on what I tried. I tried a few combinations and it just wouldn't work. But it does work now, which is really good. So let me just see, can I apply these? Or is that gonna fuck me over? Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so now we can put mirror on both. Ooh, they look nice. They look nice. So far I'm happy with them. I think this looks out like, honestly, I might not put sharp on these because it kind of looks a bit more fluffy without the sharp. Like I tend to just abuse sharp on anything. I love sharp edges, but I feel like maybe it's not needed on the ears. What's gonna be a fucking pain though is I'm gonna have to seam all of these because I didn't do it before. So that's gonna be annoying, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. I think if I do clean up anyway, I need to manually do the seams, so it's fine. We don't really have a space constraint. We have space for a stacker, a dedicated space in the bathroom, and that's fine. I think I'm more concerned on durability of the washer dryer because I feel like they're a bit prone for more issues whenever one machine does two things. But yeah, I don't know. You haven't really had any issues so far, given you only use combination machines. Yeah, so basically the reason why our previous washing machine broke and why we got a replacement one was because we had a really shit floor. So when we moved in, the previous owners, they hadn't put like an actual floor down. They put like almost like what's it called? Like it's like it's almost like wallpaper but for your floor, which was really stupid. They hadn't put like a proper floor down, so I think the floor was kind of fucking with the washing machine a little bit, and then that was causing the washing machine, like, I think some people call it like a washing machine concrete, but I don't think it's concrete. It's like the thing that helps the washing machine stay stable. And that's why we decided to get a replacement. But we had it for like 3 years and it was still usable. It just moved quite a bit and that was annoying. But now we have a new floor because we replaced it. So hopefully now we shouldn't have that same issue with the new washing machine anyway. But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I haven't really had any other issues like with washing machines. But yeah. Did you guys have to fix the floor? Yeah, it was, we basically just renovated the entire room. But yeah, also, I know you mentioned that you are going to put in the bathroom. So that is something I'm used to. Like in Norway, like people put their washing machines and their dryers and whatever, the combinations in the bathroom. Like that makes sense. Total sense. And, but in the UK, they put it in the kitchen. And I think, I don't know. I'm going to assume it's because not a lot of houses in the UK have a dedicated washing, drying room. And the houses are usually really small, so they put it in the kitchen, which I thought was bonkers when I first heard about it. I was like, what do you mean it's in your kitchen? That doesn't make any sense. But I guess it does make sense from like a plumbing perspective. um Now we do actually have ours in the in the bathroom, because we used to have a separate tiny room for a washing machine, and then we had a toilet we never used. So when we renovated it, we just, well, we didn't do shit. We paid someone to knock the wall down and just make it like a bigger room. But it's not even like that big. It's just bigger, you know? Um hang on. Hang on. Because mirror modifier is one of the best top 10 modifiers in Blender. Someone should do a Blender modifier tier list. Someone did make a Blender modifier tier list. Who made a modifier tier list? I want to see it. In the US, most of the time the washer and dryer is in the basement. That makes sense. I've only seen, I mean, I haven't been in like a ton of UK houses, but I haven't seen many, or I haven't like, even when I was like house shopping, that sounds like I'm just like buying houses left, right, and center. Like, no, before we like got our house, we were looking at houses. We didn't see many houses with a basement. So I'm not sure if it's just like within our price range, there just weren't houses with a basement, or if they're just not that common in the UK. Basements scare the shit out of me though. I don't like insects or spiders, definitely not spiders. So I know there's probably going to be spiders in the basement, and that makes me want to not go into the basement. Same with lofts. I don't like lofts because there's probably going to be spiders in it. I've also mostly seen dedicated washrooms. For my case, it's just outside under the roof. Really? Outside? Interesting. Does it not like, you said under the roof, so is it like fully covered? There's no way it's gonna be any rain coming in? Yeah, it is bonkers. Bathrooms are plumbing too. Back at home, we also had a dedicated washing machine space. Yeah, growing up, I've both seen washing machine in the bathroom and washing machine in a dedicated washing like space. Often next to like the door that goes into the garden, which is a bit weird, but it seems to be like the hallway to go into the garden through the back door is where you could also put your washing machine. It's also next to the water tank, which is another thing. Now, I've heard that in the UK there are houses that have water tanks. Like they might call it old-fashioned, because right now you like when you go in the shower, you boil the water as you go instead of having like a dedicated water tank. But in Norway, as far as I know, unless it's changed in the last whatever years since I've been there, it's very common to have a big water tank where you keep all your hot water, and then when it's empty, you only get cold water, which does suck. But unless you're like 5 people showering at the same time, you're not going to run out of hot water, or unless you take like 2-hour showers. So it's interesting, like those type of like, it's not even like a culture change, it's just like a living situation change. It is very interesting. I would say that being able to just have hot water at any point is probably the better solution, but it's the more expensive solution, because you don't realize that, oh shit, every time I get the hot water, I'm making it on the fly, which is a bit, yeah. I do like it though, because I like longer showers sometimes. So I don't need to worry. My machines are in my garage near to a water tank. Okay, so you have a water tank. That's interesting. Yeah. I swear to God, they barely have any hot water. You're in a hotel? Wait, hotels in the US don't have like... Wait, is there... Hang on, is there a limit? Like, if you go to a hotel, is there a limit on how much hot water you can have in a hotel? Because that's wild. I mean, I guess like in the UK, the hotels have the same situation where they just get like it's as you go. So I just use all of it. Oops. I'm normally very like I follow the rules. I'm a good boy type person, but sometimes I'll have a little bit extra hot water, I guess. I don't think so, but I'm assuming everyone else uses them up. Ah, okay, fair enough. And to have hot water while you're getting a shower, it can only be possible with a gas-powered water tank. But well, I don't have a gas, and I also don't even have a house. They're really expensive in here. That's fair. Are you based in the US as well? Because I've heard some UK houses will have the water tank in the loft. Like they'll have an old water tank. But the one that like I grew up with is saying that I did not grow up rich or anything. But the one that we had in Norway when I grew up was huge. It was like my height, big water tank. But also we were multiple people in the house, so it made sense. I mean, in the US hotel, I can use as much hot water in the bathroom as I like. Okay. No, that's fair then, yeah. I missed your message. Hang on. Point Cloud, DIFX, and Caliper Plus made a Blender modified tier list video if you're curious. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe tomorrow. I usually say I'm gonna look it up after stream, but by the time I'm done with stream, it's like sleepy time. So I forget about it. But you know what? I'm gonna put it on my list. I've really been trying to be like way more organized by putting everything into Todoist. Not sponsored by the way, but I wish because it costs money. I don't wanna I don't wanna pay. But it's actually a really good like thing so far. I like it. Let me log in. Let me log in. I'm gonna put in I don't wanna log in. I'm gonna log in. Okay, hang on. I absolutely love logging in with Gmail. Okay, so that. Okay, there we go. Watch video from, yeah, there we go. Added. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's wait, actually. So Jeannie, did I help you with your question? Was I helpful? What would you rate me from 0 to 10 on the helpfulness of you buying your washing machine or washing dryer combo? Maybe I should start doing like a survey like after the stream. After every stream, I'll just give you like a survey, you know, like when you call customer service. Be like, how well did I do today? How entertained were you? Or how much did you learn? Or how nice was I? That would be kind of cool actually, considering I used to work in customer service. But saying that, I was never surveyed. I didn't have surveys on my place, so that was nice. Thank God for that. 10 out of 10, all categories. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I'm not in the US, but maybe someday I go to live there. Also, if my money don't get drowned by taxing, there's not a regional blockouts. That's fair, yeah. I mean, I feel like in like outside of the US, like say Norway, a lot of people when I was growing up were like, oh, I really want to visit US. I really want to move to the US. And now it's like, maybe not. There's too much turmoil. Maybe not. How useful was the Zenidora model 1.2 for you today? Exactly. How useful was it? This is a difficult one. How productive was I? How much did I not get distracted? I feel like I'd have very low scores on that one because I do tend to get very distracted, but it's all good fun, right? Ear, small fur. So descriptive. I need to like properly clean up this list because there's way too much shit that's just everywhere. Okay, so we have the ears, we have the fluff. It's time. It's time for the earrings. Now, how I want to make them, I've not decided yet. Like, I kind of know. I know the shape and design of them, but there's a few things we have to make a decision on. Now, I don't know how to easily make this, but the idea, right, let me show you the idea. The idea is, let me actually get a reference. No, it won't matter actually because it's an old reference. So the idea is that shit, my idea is already broken. My idea was that, hang on, let me just do, can I do this? I wonder if it's gonna let me do this. Only faces. Now can I, ooh, kinda. So my idea was something like this, actually. So if you look at it straight on, it's the same shape, right? But it's not. It's a cube. It's a cube. I don't think this was the right, I think I should probably use solidify instead. Thinking about it. So let me just like delete all this. Be gone. Be gone. Faces. Oh. Only faces. Oh no, wait. No, I need to, hang on. Those are gonna be some fat earrings. Yeah, I think that's what I just realized. They're gonna be very, very big because I want them to be like maybe we should just like make them smaller. Hang on, let's slap a solidify on there, see if that gets us what we want. Excuse me. Why is it not doing anything for, oh. Hang on, let's just like go back to, okay, there we go. It's not filling it. What the fuck? It's not filling it. How do I get it to fill? Is there a way to... Is there a way to make it fill? Offset? No. Does it not fill because it's... Damn it. Yeah, that shit. What shit? Those are gonna... Oh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Norway is a really nice country. Thanks to be in the European Union. I don't have issues if you want to go there for traveling or any other thing. You should definitely go. It's really nice. It's also really expensive. So, I mean, I say that every time someone goes, "Oh, how is Norway? Like, do you like it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's really expensive. Always take like a fat wallet with you." But I don't know if it still is expensive. I assume it is. But I haven't been there in some time. Also, at the moment, or last time I checked, I get more value for my pound in Norwegian kroner, which is nice for me. Not for anyone else. It's nice for me. I would shrink them on the y-axis a little. See, my idea, you know, my grand idea was that they were gonna be a cube. So if I shrink them, they're no longer gonna be a cube. They're gonna be more like a rectangle. But I might end up doing that. This is all like me making, or not me and you and everyone else making decisions. Because let me show you actually. So, where is it? References. Ah, here we go. So this is the one I started with, which is basically what I have right now. Other than like, I think at the moment on my 1.0, not this model, the 3D one, it's a flat back. I don't want that anymore. So if I were to go with this design, it would be like a 3D, like this would be on the back as well, if that makes sense. But then I was like, oh, what about this? So this is a cube that's rotated like I've done the now. It's a little bit different, mostly because I suck at drawing cubes. But also I think I skewed it a little bit. So I think I made it a little bit, like a little bit more like this. Which again, then it's no longer a cube. So maybe I just do this. And then we have, that's still fucking huge. Hang on, I think we just need to scale it down. So it won't necessarily be a cube anymore. But it'll be something, I wanted like the wireframe shape. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I can just put like a little cube inside that just like dangles around. Oh, that could be quite nice actually. My 3D OC has similar looking earrings. Oh really? Like from cat ears or just like from human ears? Thank you so much for the lurk, Mazel. Thank you. I will take that into consideration. So if someday I have the opportunity, it will be really hard as Norway quality of life is really high compared to my country. I think it is one of the worst quality of life in the EU. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I would say it can get quite expensive, especially if you're from a country that doesn't like earn as much, if that makes sense. Like I think if you're on like if you have the quality of life and the earnings of like UK or US, you'd probably be fine. If it's a country with worse economy, then you might need to save up a bit longer because it might be a hit on your earnings. I was gonna say it's probably similar to like Japan, but I don't think it is because I've heard that when you're in Japan, not everything, but a lot of things are cheaper, right? Compared to say like a UK average salary. But getting there is the expensive part, and like staying in certain hotels is the expensive part. That's just what I've heard. I've not been yet. I want to go, but it's expensive, so I haven't been yet. Human/elf ears. Oh, very nice. Yeah, like I'm just going by my like OG design basically, because my 1.0 has similar earrings as well. I'm just thinking, I do like these earrings, but they are big. Like they will be big. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Pattern. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, I think if I was gonna go with those earrings, I'd prefer it to be like chunky like a cube. But it still wouldn't be a cube because we've skewed it. But I like the thought of chunky earrings. Maybe we reserve that for like a different outfit. Possibly. Like I'm thinking if we had like, like if we had like a short hair, like a short hairstyle, we could rock some longer earrings that are chunky. I do like chunky earrings. Okay, we'll have to think about it. Excellent looking model / topo. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is what we have so far. Hang on, it's not like fully done yet. I like the shoes though. The shoes could probably be optimized like a bit further, but I think we did a decent job so far. I might have to go and optimize them a bit more though, because we're already on 94k triangles, which is a bit much. Saying that, it's still a lot less than my 1.0. Last time I checked, my 1.0 was around 300,000, which is ridiculous for the design. I was just bad. It was just a skill issue on my end. But this one, so far, I know we don't have hair, but this one is a lot better in terms of optimization. So I'm very happy. You spent so much time on the shoes. It looks good on her shoes. I mean, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it was definitely worth it. I think that's one thing I've realized I really value. You know what, let's try and just apply the solidify and see where that takes us. Is a nice shoe design. Like I like making shoes. I think I realized. I feel like this is just going to be the same as what we deleted, but maybe not. Let's have a look. Can I just... No, I can't. I'm going to have to do all this manually. Shucks. Okay. Okay, actually it wasn't that bad. Yeah, this looks similar to what we did, isn't it? Do you want to... I think the problem with this is that, look, so you have like this that almost looks three-dimensional, but then everything else is like flat. I think we need... I wonder if there's like... Wait, maybe we can use skin on it? Like, would skin work well? I don't know, actually. Hang on, let's back up. Actually, you know what? We should keep this as like a example. So this is earring 1. And then we'll just make a new one. So we started with what, a cube? So we need to scale it the fuck down because what the hell? Rotate 4 degrees. We'll scale it up a little bit. Why does it feel like it's scaling them? Oh, okay. Because it probably was. Yeah, let's just delete all, like, only faces and then do skin. Okay. Oh, yes. This is what I wanted, but without the billion polys. This is more like it. Okay, so skin might be the play then. Or we cube it. Like, we make this and then we just, like, almost like VTuber it properly. But just to have, like, the frame. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, what I will need to do is get outside my country as fast as possible, but with regional blockouts increasing in other EU countries having a big quality of life, it seems it will never leave. Also, anyway, I don't want to involve politics, so I'll stop talking about it. No, that's completely fine. I mean, you're allowed to... This includes my Discord and my Twitch as well. Very much like a no politics type of stuff. Just because I'm not equipped to really talk about it in a way that I like. So I don't like talking about it. But stuff like that, I think is okay. But if you don't want to talk about it anymore, that's completely fine. That's understandable. I learned sometimes you just need to say it looks good enough and move on. Most people aren't going to notice little details that you do. That is true. But I will notice it. But this is like very unoptimized. So I think I'd prefer like redoing this, but with like more optimized. Like it doesn't need to be this minimal. It's like, yeah, you could say I could just go and like remove them, and you know what, I probably could, but I wish there was a way for it to like do that for me, you know, like the way I could choose a thing. What is it? A thing? Like choose how much resolution it takes. Oh wait, can I maybe convert it into a curve and then maybe should we try it? We'll just duplicate this one. So this is earring 2. We're just saving all the earring variants and see what we're happy with. Like this one just uses skin, but if we just remove the skin modifier and then convert it to a curve, that is a curve, yeah. And then what if I do, like, what is this gonna look like? Geometry. Oh, it's not connected, but here we can at least choose our resolution, right? To an extent. So yeah, we're gonna have to like connect everything. This is kind of what I want in a way. Oh, I see. Also, as there's a pessimistic thing about the world, I don't want to bring the stream mood down. No, yeah, that's completely fine. That's completely understandable. I appreciate what you've written so far and what you told us about. And I hope that you do have a good time and you're able to disconnect when you come into this stream. I don't know how it would turn out. Maybe subdiv cube plus wireframe might still be topo gore though. Ooh. Let me try that. So this is cube. This is earring 3. So what are you saying? So maybe subdiv cube plus wireframe. What is wireframe? Is that so what? We take a cube. Is there like a modifier that... Oh, wait, what? Wait, shit. I didn't know about this one. This is like what I want, isn't it? Oh god, what am I doing? Oh shit, I forgot to turn it like... Oh, hang on. I think this is exactly what I want. I completely did not realize that the wireframe modifier is there. Because this is like... Hang on. How much triangles is this? Is there some settings, maybe? Oh. And this looks pretty decent, yeah. Did you say try with subdiv as well? But how the applied mods turn out is mystery. That is true. That is true. Sub. Oh no. Oh no. That is... But actually though, that's cool. Not for this earring, but like this shape is cool. Like you use this for something else. I think without subdiv is like perfect though. Is there a way to... Oh yeah. Chunky wireframe. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, because these are now all thingied. Okay, cool. So let's do save incremental. I think this might be the one. So if we... Actually, should we make it a bit thicker? I don't know how thick it should go. This one's fairly thick. Okay, so let's do like here. Right. And let's apply. Yeah, it's only 96. That is... I like that. That's decent. Yeah, this is perfect. Thank you so much. Also, I'm thinking now the big pain that will be to bring that model to VRChat as the level of detail that it has. And it's better not talk about dynamic bones or face tracking. I don't think the VRChat one will be as bad. Mostly because... So there isn't like... much things that move on this one, right? We don't use dynamic bones in VRChat anymore, by the way. We use the fizz bones. So VRChat has their own solution, which is kind of cool. It does a lot of cool stuff. It also misses the mark on some other stuff, but I'm not going to go into a tangent about VRChat fizz bones. Generally, I like them though. They're nice, especially their, I think it's their angle. I don't know what it's called. It's like the thing that makes it so that you can put a hinge on, or you can put like, I think it's called angle limit or something. That thing is real cool, and I wish we had that in Magic Club. But putting this in the VRChat will probably be okay. The only thing I'm gonna be like fucking around with is the skirt physics. That's gonna be a bit annoying. What I might do is I might be a little bit smart and weight paint most of the skirt to the legs, and then just for the outer bits I might just apply physics on them. Now for Naruto, I'm gonna magic cloth the shit out of the skirt, and we're not gonna have to worry about clipping, hopefully. And yeah, I mean, this is just like static on the arm, so this is fine. Obviously these are gonna bounce a bit. The shoes are not gonna be a problem. Well, no, they're not gonna be a problem getting into the software. The only thing is gonna be the hair. Which, yeah, we haven't made it yet. But we will make it. I just made my first VRChat character and it's very jank, so I'm trying to learn more. Oh, very nice. If you ever get stuck on like any problems, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help out when I can. I literally had like the most annoying issue known to man over the weekend, and I spent 2 to 3 days trying to like fix it. It was so stupid. Basically, if you do vice me's, so blend shapes for lip sync and stuff, put one in each. Otherwise, it's gonna break. Even the one that says SIL, which I could be wrong, but I assume it stands for silence. So my brain was like, well, I don't want any blend shapes in there because I just want her to be like, I just want the model to be silent and just look like it does when I export it. But no, you need to put a blend shape in there. Otherwise, it's gonna break. And you're gonna be sad. And you're gonna be like, why is it not working? and you're gonna lose your mind, and then you're gonna be like, oh, it's because of that. So yeah. Yeah, sorry. I've I've just relived my trauma from this weekend. Oh my god. I've also just seen there's an update to Streamer Bot, which has completely caught me off guard. Is there anything cool? There seems to be quite a bit of cool stuff, but not something I'm gonna use. Okay. Oh, UI polish. Nice. Okay, that's actually quite nice. What time is it? Oh god, we're at overtime. Okay, cool. So I think we nearly did the ears, the fluff, and the earrings. That's wild. We're gonna slap a modified mare. Modify mare. Ooh, that's a cool design. I'm not gonna use that, but that's a cool design. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Funimation. Welcome. That's helpful. I had that issue with my rig. Apparently Unity is very strict about parent hierarchy. Yeah, that is also something it doesn't fuck around with. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out the placement, like the placement of the earrings a bit more once we have the hair, because we want to make sure that the earrings show and it isn't hidden behind the hair. It's this, I mean, you can see it. I made my own earrings for this model because it didn't have an option like that, and I didn't expect it to. My earrings are jank as fuck. So I'm gonna have to make a better solution for my 2.0 2D model. Because I'm using a customizer model, so I can't just like slap anything on it and have it be good. But we are gonna have to end it here for today. I'm just gonna see. VRChat is a pretty interesting platform. That surprisingly works decently. If I didn't enter VRChat ever, it's for two reasons. It's pretty expensive to commission an artist or make a model to not look like the generic VRChat models. And second, I'm scared of, as I don't have anyone, as all the people I know don't have VR. Do you have VR? Because I've considered getting back into VRChat again, and I do have VR. Sometimes I'll jump on desktop just to do like testing while I do models. One thing I'd recommend, and this one is a free solution, but might cause you to rip your hair out, is Vroid. Vroid is a free program that allows you to just make a model, and it takes a little bit of know-how to get it into Unity, but it's relatively straightforward, at least to start with, if you just put like the basics on. And it might look very similar to other Vroid models to start with, but you can customize it so much. Like even just making edits to the texture, like you don't even need to touch Blender, is like, that's like 90% of the job, to be honest. Like you'll have the same armature and you'll have all these like expressions might not be as good, but there's tools available to change and add AirKit and stuff like that. Not that you really need AirKit for VRChat unless you have a headset with tracking. Oh, sorry, I'm going on a tangent again. But yeah, try VRChat if you haven't, because it is completely free, so you don't need to like worry. I know that not everyone can afford to commission an artist to make like custom model, but VRChat can get you pretty far as long as you have the time to put into it, basically. Oh, and the patience, because you're gonna need some patience. But yeah, if you do try that solution and you get stuck in anything, feel free to ask me or ask in the Discord. More than happy to help. I actually started opening VRChat again this year just to lounge around with some friends while I work. So much has changed. Honestly, they've changed a lot, but them changing the UI over and over pisses me off. Like I struggled so much to find like just the avatar button, because for some reason, I don't know if this is a me issue and I need to like click a button, but it keeps like that pop-up saying, oh, go look at the shop. It covers the avatar button, and like, why? I can't get rid of it. Like, I know you have a shop, but I don't care. I want to look at my avatars that I've uploaded. Please let me find it very easily. Maybe there's a way to remove it, but I couldn't see a way. Like, even if I hovered over the thing, it didn't disappear, so I don't know. But yeah. Okay, enough rants. we're gonna have to go and visit some people. I don't know who yet. I'm having a look now. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, okay. We have. Let me just have a look. I can see someone doing. No, they're not doing 3D. Oh, okay. You know what? This is gonna be a bit spooky. Because I'm not sure if I've rated Squeegee before, but we can try and rate Squeegee because they seem to be doing some. Their title is some out of this world VTuber designs, and I've just realized they've updated the 3D model. The 3D model looks amazing, so I think we can go say hello. It's a little bit different to what we usually rate into. Usually rate into art or gaming, but I really love Squeegee's videos on VTuber design, so I think that is a good idea if they have raids open, of course. So let's do raid. Wait, I forgot how to raid again. I'm gonna copy their name. Hang on, give me a second. Let's try that out. See if that works. Oh, it does work. Okay, let's just change the scene. It's the same, but other than the thing. Thanks for this. Oh, thanks for the stream. See you next time. Thank you for joining. Who stole my spacebar? I hope you're doing well. Your name is very memorable. Let me just copy the thing here. I'm waiting for the Steam frame to get back into VR. I had a Rift S and it was terrible. I currently have a Quest 3 and I'm also waiting for the Steam frame. I really want the Steam frame. I'm just waiting to see how much it is. Honestly, as long as it's below, like, if it's $1,000, I can justify it. If it's more than $1,000, I might be a bit more hesitant, but we'll see. Thanks a lot. Thanks, I learned lots while watching. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, I've put my Discord in the chat in case anyone wants to go say hello and join. Of course, completely optional. But thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. So I've put my stream schedule out, but just as a little reminder, I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. British time, or GMT. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next time, and bye-bye!